sugar, pumpkin spice, and a sewing device. These were the ingredients chosen to create Pumpkin Puff Girl! So my whole entire costume that I'm wearing right now, which you guys will get to see me create in this video, was inspired by the fact that fall basic bitches are completely obsessed with pumpkin spice. And for some reason one day, the sugar, spice, and everything nice intro to the Powerpuff Girls popped into my head. And I was like, oh my god, I could make that into like pumpkin spice. And then I was like, I could be a pumpkin puff girl. So that's like the whole reason this costume even came about, was because of pumpkin spice and people's weird obsession with it during the fall season. And so I thought it would be kind of funny to be like the pumpkin puff girl and be like pumpkin spice instead of just spice. That's why I am doing this, and I hope you guys enjoy watching this video. I certainly enjoyed making this costume. It was way too much work for what it is. I'm never going to wear this again. So I hope that it was worth it for you guys. Love you, and let's get into the video. Hey, how's you doing today? We're back at it again, Friday the 13th, with another spooky video. So we got our CC, awesomely named by my friend James B. And we got our friend Evil Stewart, who's got his little Halloween basket, and he's ready to get some trick-or-treating in. So we got our Halloween down. As you can see, am wearing a gigantic freaking orange t-shirt, which is actually not Halloween planned, but it has to do with our Halloween costume that we are going to be making today. So I figured might as well show you guys exactly what we're going to be doing in this video by modeling the t-shirts that I bought, which I bought 3 of these orange t-shirts, which I definitely will not be needing 3. At least one of them is going to get used, because what we are going to be doing is making our, which I'm so excited to freaking announce this. Literally, since I started my YouTube channel, I've wanted to make some clothes on my YouTube channel, and it's a funny story. I actually learned how to sew. I taught myself, completely 100% taught myself how to sew, and I learned how to sew because Spencer on Pretty Little Liars said that she made her Marie Antoinette costume, and I thought that was probably the coolest thing that I've ever heard anyone say in my life, and I wanted to be able to tell people that I made my own freaking clothes, because that is just like, that is a freaking accomplishment, to like challenge yourself to be able to make your own clothes. And trust me, it is a lot more difficult than you might think, mostly due to the fact that no patterns ever use the same vocabulary. Like, no patterns that I've ever used have used the same vocabulary as the last pattern that I used. So, like I said, I didn't even watch YouTube videos to teach myself how to. So I just I bought patterns and I sewed my own crap solely by myself, and I'm so proud of that fact. You have no idea. It is just one of my favorite things about myself, and it's all thanks to Spencer on Pretty Little Liars. Today, we are going to be making our own dress. We are going to be making our like hairdo, and we are going to be making the costume called Pumpkin Puff Girl. So there is no actual orange Powerpuff Girl, but the Pumpkin Puff Girl was made with pumpkin spice, not just spices. So orange is what the Pumpkin Puff Girl wears. And the Pumpkin Puff Girl is way cooler than all the other Powerpuff Girls, you know. She's the one that's like the leader. So that's what we're gonna be. And I'm gonna show you guys how to be it right now. First, I'm going to show you guys how I'm actually going to go about making this dress. And honestly, you guys would be so surprised how easy it is to make your own clothes. It's really not difficult at all, especially if you have a piece that you can base it off of, which luckily I have this super adorable Forever 21 dress, and I'm going to be basing my dress, at least the top half, like the gray part, I'm going to be basing the top half of my dress that I make off of this part, and this fits me like very snugly and very perfectly, so that means that I can literally use this as a like stencil for my dress. And you guys have to remember that hems of a piece take up a decent amount of fabric. Whenever you cut something out and you want it to be a specific size, you have to leave excess fabric where you cut so that way you can make the hem, because otherwise you're cutting out the exact same size and the piece will end up being smaller than what you actually intended it to be. So don't forget that. I usually like to leave like an inch of fabric space because you can always cut the fabric later, but you cannot add fabric very easily. That is a lot of extra work. Trust me, I would know. So, what we're going to do is we're going to start out by measuring and tracing this piece, and we're going to measure and trace it on our large t-shirt, and then we're just going to get started. I actually already had some like black t-shirt material, so I didn't have to buy a black t-shirt to ruin for that, but this is going to be like the band for the Powerpuff Girl dress, and then I'm just going to use the bottom of the t-shirt as the skirt. So it's gonna be like super cute, and I'm really excited. And so let's just go ahead and get started. I'll show you guys what I'm going to be cutting, but I'm not going to show you like the sewing part, because if you want to know how to sew with a sewing machine, that would be like a whole nother thing. Let's get started. This part right here, the collar, we're just going to cut along this line. And like I said before, we're going to keep this because we're going to use this as the skirt of the dress. For this part, we're cutting along the collar, and you don't have to worry about there not being enough room because the hem that we're going to use, we're just going to add strips of t-shirt to make the hem. So the collar doesn't really matter. But that is the exact reason why I bought 3 t-shirts instead of just 2 or 1, because you never know how many extra strips of t-shirt you might need for hemming and stuff like that, and you never want to run out. So and there you go. You have your first little part for the top of your dress. And here is a sneak preview of what the finished product is going to look like. So that way you guys have like a little idea of what I'm doing here. I just have to hem these 2 pieces together, and sew these 2 pieces together, and then hem the collar and the sleeves. And whenever I do this piece, I'm going to use a tool that came with my sewing machine. It like ruches it together, so it'll be super cute, and I'll even be able to wear this dress like for just going out to eat or something. Like, this is going to be a dress that I'll definitely keep after I'm done. Let's do this. So it only took me about a whole entire week, but I finished the dress! Isn't it beautiful? It's so cute. I love it. It's so adorable. It's so adorable. It looks so cute, honestly. I'm so excited. Like, it wasn't even really that difficult. I've been sick and I have 3 jobs, and so it took me a lot of effort to get around to actually finishing it. So I got it all finished and it's adorable. So let's go try it on. So let me do a little fashion show real quick for you. This is just like a small, fast one because I'll do a better one later, but it's adorable. I love it. So now that we got our outfit done, like, this video is ridiculous. We are now going to do the makeup because we gotta look like a Powerpuff Girl just as much as the outfit has to match a Powerpuff Girl. Like, the face has to look like a Powerpuff Girl. Basically, all we're gonna do to become a Powerpuff Girl makeup is to make our eyes appear bigger by using the white eyeliner, which is this right here. It's like a little miracle, and so that's how you try to make yourself look like anime. This is the secret. And also, we're gonna put on some mascara because why not? Let's just go ahead and try to get our white eyeliner on. You gotta put it in the waterline of your eye, and then you gotta draw in that little white right there. So that's how you do that part. I feel like there's just too much black eyeliner already on my eyes because I've been wearing this makeup for a while, but oh well. Holy crap, there's a hair poking into my eyeball and I don't know where it is. Maybe it just is because the white eyeliner feels weird, I don't know. And you could, if you wanted, you did the waterline of your upper eyelid. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do that because it kind of hurts me, but I at least got like a little bit of it. And it doesn't really show up anyways. Whew. So that's how you make your eyes appear bigger. Then we'll go ahead and do some Lash Plumpify Blast Pro from CoverGirl. One of these days I'm gonna have to do an eyeliner video because people ask me that all the time and I keep saying that I'm gonna do it and I never do. Like, mascara is kind of pointless for me, honestly, because my eyeliner is so big that you don't even really notice the mascara. I hate putting on mascara so much. I hate this, I freaking mother love and hate this. It sucks, it feels like my eyes are getting poked out. The only thing that really mascara does is it pulls your eyelashes up so that way they're like farther away from your eyeballs, which makes them appear bigger. Like, since my eyeliner is always so big, that's the only thing that mascara really does for me. And I guess from like the side or whatever, it makes them look bigger too. There, all finished. And I thought it would be fun, since we're a pumpkin Powerpuff Girl, not just a Powerpuff Girl, I thought it'd be fun to go ahead and do a little orange lipstick. And this Vivid Matte Liquid Lipstick, and I can't remember what color this is called, Orange Obsession. So it like comes out like burnt orange. It looks really bright orange, but it's not. So that's why I'm putting on the white first. This is just making the canvas look lighter colored. You know what I mean? Know what I mean, Francine? So you start out with the white, and then you go in with the orange. So now we got some orange lips and we got some big eyes. So next step is the hair. So this is going to be like the real like touch of pumpkin that I'm going to add to make it really look like a pumpkin puff girl instead of a Powerpuff Girl. But I came up with this little technique all on my own. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to make our hair look like a pumpkin stem, because how much more iconic could you get of a pumpkin? All pumpkins have the like iconic pumpkin stem. So let me just go ahead and put my hair up. And normally you would do like a high pony further back, but I'm kind of just gonna do a high pony like directly on top of my head because we want it to look like a stem, not a high pony. And I don't really care about it being messy or not because we're just trying to be a pumpkin puff girl. We're not trying to be pristine. Plus I think high ponies are cuter when they're messy. And I can bobby pin that down. No biggie. Now we are going to take these handy dandy little pumpkin leaves. They're actually pothos stem, whatever the fuck that is. I got them from Walmart. It was $3 for a stem of these. I'm just going to take these and stab it in. We're gonna just stab it right on into our hair. This is totally gonna rip out some of my hair, but that's fine. It's whatever. I don't know, I honestly think that's enough. And then, lastly, we're gonna take this burlap and we're gonna wrap it around our hair. And this is wired burlap ribbon, so it's supposed to, like, stay where it is. And then I'm gonna bobby pin it in. So that's why we wanted to do the, like, straight up pony instead of the sideways. So that is pretty much the idea. You just want to do a little stem. That is the freaking look right there. So let me just get my freaking hose on. And by hose I mean like the legs hose. You know what I mean? So this is the finished product. I'm a pumpkin PowerPuff girl. I have my fishnet tights because that is the only white tights that I own. I'm not really sure why I own fishnet white tights. I honestly couldn't tell you. They've never been worn. So I just found them. And these are my mom's old embarrassing Mary Janes, because you can't really be a Powerpuff girl and not wear Mary Janes. Like, it just doesn't really make sense. So that's where I got that. I don't own these shoes. Like, I do not wear them. These are my mom's from like 20 years ago, whenever Mary Janes were like the hip thing. So yeah, I feel super dorky, but it's a costume, like, definitely. So if you want to be a pumpkin Powerpuff girl, go for it. Ken made me forget to film my outro, so I didn't film my outro while wearing my costume, so this is what I'm wearing for my outro. If you like the video, don't forget to push that thumbs up. And if you have anything to comment, whether that be questions, concerns, conundrums, or just something you want to tell me, make sure you put it in the comments below. And also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, because I put out new videos every single week and I work really hard on my videos. So I want you guys to be here and turn on your notifications and notice whenever I upload, because it's a freaking big deal, okay? I love you, and don't forget to follow me on all my other social media, Paige L. Knowles. I go live almost daily on YouNow. So Paige L. Knowles on everything, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, YouNow, everything is Paige L. Knowles. I will see you next week with another video. Love you. Bye.